Today I decided I'm going to be cashing out my entire retirement. I recently discovered, which I should have researched earlier, that my retirement is doing really well because 16% of my mutual funds are invested in BlackRock, and it doesn't sit well with me, and I don't believe in this system anymore anyway. If you don't know, I'm Sarah. I quit my corporate job back in January. I've been a nomad all summer. I'm DJing now on TikTok and started a creator network and trying to build an app that changes the way that we work entirely. And I'm sitting here at Santa Monica Beach looking at the ocean and realizing that my $50K in student and credit card debt just isn't worth it. It's not worth the stress to have money sitting. So I'm documenting this. Today I'll be calling my financial advisor, and I'm interested to know if anyone else has personally divested.
I am absolutely buzzing because I just deposited my 401k. Yeah. I deposited my 401k because I took it all out so that I could pay off my credit cards because your girl was drowning. I was drowning in credit card debt because I had lost my job when I was traveling Europe. So I had to put everything on my credit cards and I just couldn't do it anymore. Literally crying to my friend. I was like, what do I do? Do I file bankruptcy? Do I take out a personal loan? I just don't want to pay anybody back. That was the whole goal is to just be done with this. I just don't know what to do. She's like, wait, you still have a 401k from Warner when we worked there because we worked at Warner together. And I was like, yeah, why? And she's like, pull it out. She's like, take that shit out and pay it. She's like, you know that you're gonna get a job soon again, and you're just aggressively put into your 401k then. And I was like, you're brilliant, because I'm like, when I pay my credit cards off, I can just put it back into a 401k, because I was paying $1,300 a month in credit card debt. That's the minimum, mind you. So I literally was not even making a goddamn dent with the $1,300. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Literally can't do it. It's not worth it. Pulled out my 401k and I just deposited the check, and I literally feel like I can breathe. I just feel so happy because now I feel like I can live my life and really not make money just to pay off debt that isn't even getting paid off because of the fucking interest rate. This is just what I've done that feels good to me, was to take out my 401k. It's an option. I feel like rich people do this all the time, so why are we not talking about it more? And I hate that people don't talk about debt enough, because everyone has it nowadays. Everyone. I just feel so excited. Yeah! Shout out to my friend who told me about this because I didn't even think about it. So yay!
Two things I know for sure. When income tax time come, I'm not getting no money back. All my kids are grown and gone. Another thing I know, I'm gonna hit that 401k. I will hit it. People say that's money for your retirement. Honey, I don't even know if I'm gonna be around for retirement. I'm not about to walk around broke now when I got plenty of money in that 401k. Oh, it's mine. What that commercial say, it's mine and I want it. I'm gonna get it. And sometime I may even get two in a year. Because I'm going to hit them for the loan and then get them for the hardship. Because the hardship, you do not have to pay back. I'd be danged if I'm walking around broke and I got thousands and thousands in a 401k. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's what I work for, and that's what I put it in there for. Retirement, honey, I may not be here. And then the way these stocks going, the money is busy declining. So I'd rather get mine now and enjoy it. Because you may not be around. It may not even be a retirement. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get an income tax, but I will hit that 401k up twice.
A lot of y'all waiting until y'all retire, man. Saving that nest egg, building your 401k, investing more money in it. And then a lot of y'all retire and don't even make it to see a year after retirement. Fuck that, man. Take that money out your 401k right now. I don't care about no penalties, man. Take that money out your 401k right now. Take that trip that you've been wanting to take all your life. Go buy that car that you've been wanting to drive your whole life. Don't wait till retirement to buy that damn car. You're not going to get a chance to enjoy it. Somebody else is going to have that car after you gone, man. Take that money out your 401k right now and go on that dream trip that you always wanted to go on, man. Buy yourself what you want right now, because when you retire, that money sits in an account or one of your family members gets it. How would that make sense for somebody getting your hard-earned money that they ain't even worked for? In most cases, most family members don't really give a shit about you. Use that money now.
Babe, why did you cash out your 401k?
So in 2019, I cashed out over $100,000 out of my 401k to invest in real estate. And that's because 401ks are the single greatest scam that anybody can invest in. Now, for 99% of people, if you have no discipline financially and you don't want to invest your own money, for sure, get your employer match, that's fine. But what 401ks are designed for is the US government literally said, most people don't have enough discipline to actively invest money on their own, so we're going to create a program that forces people to get into equities, aka the stock market. And so the 401k is designed for you to not pay tax right now and then draw on it later at 65, where you're supposed to be paying less tax. But the issue is, I'm going to be really, really rich at 65 years old, and I'm going to be in a higher tax bracket. So you are literally having no benefit to having a 401k because you have zero control with that capital that's inside the vehicle of the 401k. So look, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not giving financial advice. If you want to ride that 401k, do it. I'm just saying that if you want to understand how to actively invest your money in real estate and businesses and stuff like that, it's much better to pay the 10% pre-penalty to go ahead and get that money out of the 401k to where you can control it and actually grow it and do something with it. Most people are just sitting, like, you're wasting money in a 401k.
So I am, at one of my old jobs, I have a 401k, and they're about to start messing with y'all retirement. So talk to your accountant or whatever the case to figure out how to get your money pulled out, right? Of these 401ks and all that kind of stuff. So I contacted folks. Let me go ahead and pull this out. Do you know just on the withdrawal, I lost $5,000? I lost $5,000. So they sent me this notice, been sending me this notice, big bold print. This is my amount. Cool. So time for me to go ahead and withdraw. Oh, no. Look at the small print because you didn't vet it. That's not your true amount. We're going to knock off several thousand off the top. And then on the transfer, they take a percent. And then the Californian takes a percent. And then to top it all off, these jokers sent me a tax notice. So then I'm going to have to pay taxes on. America's really not a fair place. It's really, really hard to do things right here. That's my money. You gave me a whole booklet and explained to me if I sign up for this, I get X amount of this, and then you send me the notice, I get this, and then you're like, no, gotcha. You conned me out of my money. And then you use all these big words and these big jargon and all of these things to make it sound like it's just normal. It's not normal for you to take money from me that I work for when it's just sitting in an account. Like, stop trying to make it seem like you're doing me a favor by stealing my money. And the reason why I have to move this shit is because you guys are going to steal my money again. Living in America is really, really complicated. It's really, really, really unfair.
So as you can see in this video, a lot of people were decided to cash out their 401k because some of them do investment, they are investing in a company that did not agree with, which is not a smart move. If you know your investment, if it is not something you are going homeless or you are very sick or you need to buy a house, something very important, there should be no reason to take out your 401k. But nowadays, people are taking out that money to be able to survive. Some of them are not doing it by the right choice, but some of them are doing it because that's only the last option they have, right? So what does this bring us to? Because it's alarming for a lot of people. If you can see, a lot of people know that 401k is known for you when you go to you get to your golden ages, when you're 60, 50, when your body can no longer allow you to work as used to when you were young, in your late 20s, early 20s. You need to rely on that money, right? To pay your bills, right? To be able to do things, you know, stay home with your grandkids or maybe go on vacation every once in a while. But now it's no longer the case. People have decided, I'm going to take the 10% penalty, because if you take out your 401k before you turn 59 and a half, you're going to pay 10% penalty, and else you're going to pay the government taxes. So it's a lot of things happening. And then in reality, also you are losing a lot of money. You are losing a lot of money than the one you are getting, right? If you are doing it for the right reason, the only ways might be acceptable. This is not financial advice. To take out your 401k, it's only when you are going homeless. That's the only last option. But if you are doing because you are not agree what the company your 401k is invested in, that'll make no sense, right? But you are seeing that a lot of things are happening, right? Rent is high, grocery bills is high. If you are cashing out your 401k to be able to live daily basis, this might make sense, but is it a great choice? No, it's not a great choice, and it's not a right decision. You can go, there's multiple way you can go about it without touching your 401k. Right? I've seen a lot of guys who are taking their 401k to go gamble. How does that make sense? I've seen a guy who took the 401k to go gamble or take 401k to go on vacation. Is that the right choice? No, that's not a right choice at all. But if you are doing only for the good choice, maybe that makes sense. Back then, I remember 401k people would take out 401k to renovate a kitchen or to pay down payment on their first home. But nowadays, people are taking out 401k so they'll be able to pay rent, to be able to catch up on the bills, to be able to pay off the credit card bill. That is not a loop. If you have a credit card debt, that might have be exceptional, because if you are paying a credit card debt, the interest is way higher than what you pay on your 401k interest. Mind you this, when you take out your 401k, your check gonna be way less than you usually see, because now you're gonna have to start paying off that debt through your check. Just a reminder, your check is no longer the same. If you were taking home $2,000, remember now you're going to take $1,700 every paycheck now, because now you have to pay that $300 goes toward the payment loan you pick up. So it is not the right choice. If you see your paycheck used to be $2,000, now it's $1,700. That hurts, and now you're going to see that for the next 5 years. It's a long time to not see your check in full. That's hurtful, right? But as you can see in the trend is that people are cashing out their 401k. They no longer care. They no longer respect their 401k. Some of them don't respect the golden age, right? Whatever you do, don't touch your 401k. It is not a good idea, because your golden age, what are you going to do in your golden age? You're going to be late 60, and now you are forced to work because now you have to, because you don't have no money saved to be able to stay at home. You're going to be forced to work 5 days a week because you never saved any money or you cash it out. You're going to be forced to apply for jobs and get a lot of rejection, because a lot of people, they discriminate older people when it comes to apply for job. We all know this is the truth. A lot happen, but some companies are nice enough. They do hire people. I've seen Walmart hire people, Kroger do hire people, Chick-fil-A, I've seen a video. This is great companies, and some people still care. But you heard from old people themselves, they say that they feel discriminated when they apply to job. They will desire to work hard, but they don't get hired, right? But beside this point, guys, is taking a 401k a right decision? Please let me know down in the comment. And if you have taken out 401k, let me know why did you take your 401k out for, right? With that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.